What's up, everybody? We are back. John Della Rose here, the leading Hispanic voice in science fiction. I'm actually with another review. We got Spirit of Wonder by Kenji Sarada. If you notice, I've been reading a lot of Kenji Sarada books. We did Emanon, we did The Wandering Island, and then this is the third one I got. These are really hard to find. You can look on Amazon or eBay. They're like $30-40 for this little thin volume. Dark Horse published this originally in 5 issues. And it is about just basically this girl who runs this like shop. She calls herself China. And she has these inventors living above her. And one of them is a young guy who she's in love with. And one of them is an old inventor. And they create these really weird things where they like go to the moon and things like that. And just all sorts of bizarre stuff. There's like a invisible ray, you know, there's all sorts of weird stuff. And the reason I like this is because this art style is just like the best art I've ever seen. And this is just, all of Sarada's books are like this. I just would like love to stare at his books forever. But he actually wrote Happy Birthday to her and left it on the moon. So just super absurd stuff. It is like a Depression era type of city, but so they're creating, you know, alternative technology, what it seems like. And there's another gal who runs a flower shop who's like flirting with the guy too, and China gets all pissy at her all the time, pissy at the inventor guy. But the inventor guy's really doing it all for China, and she doesn't quite know it. So there's a lot of character tension in there. These are kind of short stories, and so we'll just go through and you know, eventually like she sits on the moon, and then, you know, I'll just kind of highlight some of the art here because it's so pretty to look at. The details are just wonderful. And the short stories are super bizarre. There's a lot of like cheesecake element in it, of course. Right? Very, very much, you know, Japanese comic humor that you see in a lot of stuff, but it's still solid. And look at this cityscape here in the dark. Beautifully drawn. So, and this is just the stuff, I mean, I just love pouring through this and looking at the artistic stuff because there's just so much wonderful stuff in here. The short stories are good. I would like more of it. I wish this was developed into something a little more of like an ongoing thing, but it doesn't. It just has the short stories and it ends. So that is about the entire book. There is some little nudity in it, so I'm trying not to go to those pages. Very nice pinup at the end here too. A very enjoyable book. This is like a 9 out of 10. Excellent stories, excellent fun. The characters are fresh and interesting, and the art is just so good I can't even handle it. So I'm running out of his stuff to read. I mean, I've got Emanon Volume 2 and 3 also, and then which are on the way. I ordered those, and I've got his Wandering Island Volume 2, but that's all that's in English. I believe he has one more manga that came out, which is like a detective type of deal, but they never translated that. And I don't know what else he's worked on in Japan, but that's what we got. Good stuff. If you can find this, do so. There's apparently an anime movie of it. I might try to track that down. It's not on Crunchyroll or anything, but good stuff from Kenji Sarada. All right, guys, hit that like and subscribe button, and I will be back soon.